The Samsung Galaxy S25 series is set to introduce a game-changing feature that has long been a staple for other Android users: seamless updates. This long-awaited addition allows users to install system updates in the background, significantly reducing downtime during the update process. With just a quick reboot, Galaxy S25 users will enjoy an updated system without the usual inconvenience of staring at prolonged update is installing or optimizing app screens. For Samsung enthusiasts, this marks a significant leap forward in user experience. Seamless updates were first introduced with Android Nougat 7.1 in 2016. Despite their evident benefits, Samsung has been surprisingly slow to adopt this feature in its devices. Until recently, Samsung's One UI lacks support for seamless updates, leaving its users stuck with older, more time-consuming update processes. Earlier this year, the Galaxy S25 became the first Samsung device to support seamless updates, signaling a shift in the company's approach. Now, the flagship Galaxy S series is set to follow suit, starting with the Galaxy S25 lineup. Leaked files from the highly anticipated Galaxy S25 Ultra have confirmed that the device will indeed feature seamless updates. Given this revelation, it is highly likely that the Galaxy S25 and Galaxy S25 Plus models will also support the feature. While rumors about seamless updates in Samsung's flagship series have circulated before, these leaked files provide concrete evidence, finally putting to rest years of speculation. But how do seamless updates work, and why are they such a big deal? This innovative system employs two sets of partitions, referred to as Slot A and Slot B. While the system actively runs from one slot, the other slot serves as a fallback. During an update, the new software is installed on the fallback slot, allowing users to continue using their phones without disruption. Once the update is complete, a simple reboot switches the active slot to the updated one. If the update happens to fail, the original slot remains intact, ensuring the phone can boot up normally. This safety net adds an extra layer of reliability to the update process, making it both faster and more secure. The benefits of seamless updates extend beyond just convenience. They allow users to continue their tasks uninterrupted, saving time and eliminating the frustration of delayed device access. Furthermore, the fallback mechanism ensures peace of mind, as users no longer need to worry about failed updates rendering their phones unusable. This dual-slot system has been widely praised as a forward-thinking approach to software maintenance and is a key feature in improving the overall user experience. However, there are trade-offs to consider. One notable downside is the increased storage requirement during the update process, as the dual-slot system essentially duplicates the system partitions temporarily. While this might put to enhancing the overall software experience for its users, this development also comes at a crucial time for Samsung. As competition in the flagship smartphone market intensifies, manufacturers are constantly seeking ways to differentiate their offerings and provide added value to their customers. By incorporating seamless updates into its Galaxy S25 lineup, Samsung is addressing a long-standing criticism and positioning itself as a more competitive player in the Android ecosystem. For Galaxy S25 users, the addition of seamless updates means fewer interruptions and a more streamlined update process. It's a welcome change that aligns with the expectations of modern smartphone users who demand speed, convenience, and reliability in their devices. While the feature may have taken its time to arrive, its implementation in the Galaxy S25 series is a significant milestone for Samsung and its customers. Two of the biggest heavyweights in the smartphone world, Apple's iPhone 16 Pro Max and Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra. Both of these phones push the boundaries of mobile technology, offering cutting-edge features and exceptional performance. But which one takes the crown as the best big phone of 2024? Let's dive in and compare them side by side. Design. Starting with the design, both phones have distinct looks that reflect their brand identities. The iPhone 16 Pro Max stays true to Apple's iconic rectangular shape with flat sides and soft corners. This year, it features an even slimmer bezel, allowing for a larger 6.9-inch display. Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra, on the other hand, keeps its sleek, curved edges and integrates the ever-popular S Pen, a feature unique to Samsung's Ultra series. Size-wise, the differences are minimal. The iPhone 16 Pro Max measures 163mm at 77.6mm, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra is slightly shorter, but a bit wider at 162.3mm x 79mm. That extra width allows room for the S Pen, which gives Samsung an edge in productivity. Apple, however, introduces something new this year: the camera control button, a capacitive touch key that allows for zooming and other camera controls with a swipe. When it comes to color options, Apple sticks with its sophisticated muted tones: white, black, natural, and the new Desert Titanium. Samsung goes for more variety with options like titanium violet and yellow. And for those ordering through Samsung's website, you get access to exclusive colors like titanium blue and green. Display. Now, onto the display. Both phones deliver top-tier screen technology. The iPhone 16 Pro Max boasts a 6.9-inch OLED display with a buttery-smooth 120Hz refresh rate. As with the iPhone 15 Pro series, you also get the always-on display feature, which lowers the refresh rate to just 1 Hz when the phone is idle. Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra isn't far behind with its stunning 6.8-inch AMOLED display that also supports 120Hz refresh rates and an always-on feature. One advantage Samsung brings is an anti-reflective coating, making outdoor visibility much easier in bright sunlight, something the iPhone lacks. Both displays are breathtakingly vibrant, but there are subtle differences in color. The iPhone 16 Pro Max tends to lean towards warmer yellowish tones, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra has a cooler, more tealish hue. A standout feature for the iPhone 16 Pro Max is its ability to drop its brightness to just 1 nit for easier nighttime viewing, great for late-night scrolling. Performance. Now let's talk about what's under the hood. The iPhone 16 Pro Max is powered by Apple's latest A18 Pro chip, built on a second-generation 3nm process. This makes it incredibly efficient, with significant improvements in heat dissipation and sustained performance compared to its predecessor, the A17 Pro chip. Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra is no slouch either. It runs on the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 chip, custom-tuned for Galaxy devices. While the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 performs well, especially in gaming and graphics-intensive tasks, it tends to throttle a bit sooner than Apple's A18 Pro under extreme stress. In benchmark tests, the iPhone 16 Pro Max leads in CPU performance, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra takes the edge in 3D graphics, scoring slightly higher in peak performance. However, Apple's new chip excels in long-term sustained performance, so if you're planning on pushing your phone to its limits, the iPhone may have a slight edge. Camera next. Let's discuss one of the most critical aspects of any flagship phone, the cameras. The iPhone 16 Pro Max features a 48-megapixel main sensor paired with a new 48-megapixel ultra-wide sensor and a 12-megapixel telephoto lens with 5x optical zoom. Apple has also introduced a new lens coating to minimize lens flare, addressing a common complaint in previous models. On the flip side, Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra brings its camera game with a 200-megapixel main camera, a 50-megapixel zoom lens, a 10-megapixel telephoto camera with 3x zoom, and a 12-megapixel ultra-wide sensor. Samsung has packed in more megapixels, but remember, megapixels aren't everything. The iPhone tends to produce more natural-looking photos, whereas the Galaxy S24 Ultra sometimes leans into oversaturation, delivering more vibrant images. In low-light photography, both phones perform exceptionally well, but Samsung's larger sensor can capture more detail in some scenarios. For video, the iPhone takes the crown with its 4K recording at 120 frames per second, ideal for capturing stunning slow-motion footage. While Samsung's camera app offers tons of customization, Apple's new camera control button provides a more intuitive experience for videographers. Battery life and charging. In terms of battery life, the iPhone 16 Pro Max packs a 4,685 mAh battery, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra edges it out with a 5,000 mAh battery. Both phones are more than capable of lasting through a day of heavy use, but Samsung's slightly larger battery may give it a slight advantage. When it comes to charging, Samsung takes the lead. The Galaxy S24 Ultra supports 45-watt wired charging compared to the iPhone's 20-watt charging speed. Samsung also has reverse wireless charging, which allows you to charge other devices like earbuds on the back of your phone, something Apple's iPhone 16 Pro Max doesn't offer. Software. Lastly, let's compare software. Both iOS and One UI are polished, mature operating systems, but they offer different user experiences. The iPhone 16 Pro Max is a fantastic choice. But if you're looking for more customization options, better charging speeds, and love the idea of an S Pen, Galaxy S24 Ultra might be the perfect phone for you. Ultimately, both of these phones are top-tier devices with a ton to offer. Whichever one you choose, you're getting a powerful, feature-packed smartphone that will keep you ahead of the curve in 2024.